Hello everyone, I'm Cheswick44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Greedfall. Last episode we've done all the preparations we could in order to deal with our cousin Constantine. We've weakened him a bit, we've got the alliance of all the different groups on the island, and we're just about ready to fight him. Before we do, we've been told to gather our companions, so let's do just that, because I think we're about to do a final conversation with them.
How are you feeling, my child? What you are about to do is difficult.
Don't make it harder than it has to be, Petrus. Fighting against your cousin isn't pleasant, but it's the only logical thing to do.
A nicer way of saying he has no choice.
Indeed. I must stop Constantine, regardless of what it may cost me. Not only to obtain an antidote to the Malachor, but also to save this island.
I have learned many things by your side, and thanks to you, I was able to give my mother back to the earth. I won't forget this. And this is my land, my people. I will be by your side. You will not go through this ordeal alone.
What's happened to Constantine is regrettable. But you're doing what must be done. You're a good person, Greenblood. Then you can count on your old master of arms to protect you.
We will all be with you. After all, this concerns all of us, doesn't it?
Naturally.
We will be by your side to support you both physically and spiritually.
Thank you. You have been precious allies, and you are proving once more the value of your friendship. Now let's go. It'll be a shame if we arrive too late.
You know, Kurt, it strikes me that if your whole coup attempt had actually succeeded, this would not have happened. Oh, we've got all of them with us. Oh, this is nice. Go to Credhenas. Alright, in we go. Come, my companions.
The entrance to the sanctuary has been forced. A fight took place here.
Constantine managed to get through. Let's hurry.
Onwards. Took this path once before. Who did he send, anyway? I snuck in here. Looks like the upper path is blocked. Well, so much for that. Looks like we're going to be taking the harsher path. The one we didn't take before. There's something over there. Well, we'll be picking it up. Everyone coming? Just want to make sure everyone's down here. Come on, one at a time. We can make it. Thank you. Let's go. It was a fight. Dead Bridge Alliance. So they were here. Oh, that's a crafting table. One of the coin guard is here. Another coin guard. And another Bridge Alliance. Well, at least the coin guard and the Bridge Alliance were here. So there's that, at least. Here we are. We've got companions.
Desade, glad to see you. Sadly, we couldn't stop your cousin.
He suddenly stormed our position, along with a horde of enraged creatures. We didn't stand a chance.
And now there are beasts attacking us relentlessly. My men are doing all they can to stop them.
We thought it best to stay here to keep the path open for you, should you want to face your cousin.
Thank you. You did well. I'll do everything in my power to catch him and stop him from carrying out his plan. Keep holding on as long as you can. I need to be able to reach him.
Wait, there's a group of creatures coming.
Well, time to prepare for a fight. Everyone, show your
Bit of
strength.
poison on my blade. And let's go!
take out the armor. You guys take out the health. Oh, I hate these things. They have so much friggin' armor. Alright, I think they've all lost their armor.
I'll stay here with them, Greenblood.
He's right. We must help them stop these creatures.
Are you sure? Every minute gained is a minute that allows you to save us.
Glad to have you with us, Kurt. Just like the good old days.
And thank you too, Afra. It is an honor.
Enough with the talking, Greenblood. Go.
And stop Constantine. I'd hate to be doing this for nothing.
In that case, thank you. And good luck to both of you.
Noted. So, 2 companions. Staying behind to guard our rear. Sounds perfectly fine to me. A last crafting area if I desired it, but I don't think I do. I think I'm good with what I got. Let's continue onwards. Boys, we need the help, please. Because we got more creatures coming in.
Poison on my brain.
Hey, I'm trying here. Okay, you guys are doing fairly effectively. There you go, Shiora. Okay. They're dealt with. I really don't need to loot the bodies now, because it is the ending, but I can't help it. I am compelled. Oh boy. Not seeing any more bodies yet. Hold it. We found more bodies. Who are we finding next? Who is that? That's a knot. Alright, so we've got the knots here, and the natives. The knots and the natives. Alright then.
There you are. I was starting to think that we would die here for nothing. Your cousin just passed through here with a horde of beasts, and he keeps sending us more.
We won't hold very long. We're not used to fighting creatures like these.
We are, and we will hold long enough for you to reach the heart, even if we must die in the process. But you must chase him. You must prevent him from performing the ritual at all costs. If Enon Milfrichtimen dies, we're all doomed.
I'm well aware of that, believe me. But here come some more beasts. To arms!
Alright, boys. We got some more fighting to do. Oh, great. It's those things. The poison guys. Well, the good news is they have very little in the way of armor. Let me take out the last one. Ow! Do you mind? There. Armor's all gone. These are gonna be easy to kill. I mean, the poison's a bit of a problem, but still. Ow. I say they're gonna be easy, and yet...
I'll stay with my people.
And I'll stay with her. One blade more can't hurt.
We need to prevent the beasts from following your tracks.
Yeah, we could use some help here, to be honest.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but the Moridigan isn't wrong.
You see? Over and done.
You should go now. And may the volcano give you its strength.
Well, good luck.
That's the best I have to say there? Yeah, sure, alright. Well, good luck! Alright, so it's just me and Petrus here. Interesting that the ones who are closest to the sanctuary itself are going to be Thélème. Not exactly what I expected. I expected the natives would be the ones closest, and it would be the Nauts and Thélème here. But, okay then. And here we have more of these boys. I don't really need to get rid of the armor. Okay, their armor's all gone. Okay, that one's dealt with. Ow. I hate the poison these things do. Come on, finish it. Thank you. Crap. Yeah, I can see that.
I am wounded. May the enlightened come to my help.
There we go. Okay, that wasn't pleasant. Okay. Regain our health a bit. Let's keep moving. We are getting closer. We're almost there. Thélème should be just ahead. Yep, there we go.
There you are. Praise the enlightened. Your cousin
Has already reached the heart. Our other allies informed me. They are also trying to stop the creatures.
What do you intend to do?
Stop
Pursue
him?
all the way there and do everything I can to stop him.
In that case, may the enlightened keep you in his divine... Oh no. More beasts are coming. Be prepared!
Not to worry. Oh, wrong button. What have we got? More of those.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Not what I intended. Oh god, they're standing on top of each other. Okay, that one's dead at least. Stop that, please. Okay, finish this one off. Crap, almost dead. Healing, we lost Petrus. Got him.
This time it's my turn. I'm staying with my people.
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah, I kinda did.
Well, I wasn't going to let the young ones get all the glory.
Your help would be a blessing, Father.
You see? You should go now, my child. Be careful. We are all praying for your success.
Thank you, Petrus. Be careful too.
Didn't mean to do that shot, but okay. That said, the fact that there's only 2 of you, well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be counting on a lot of help from the Almighty, or the Enlightened, or whatever the hell your god's named. I honestly can't remember. Is there another body here? I guess not. Alright, time to go into the sanctuary itself. Oh, look at that, we're almost leveled up to 38. I could have grinded in order to get higher, but oh well. And there's the sanctuary. And there is Constantine.
Constantine!
Oh boy.
Restrain him!
Okay, that not like borrow. That's oh my god! It shoots lasers. Oh, the armor's gone. Oh Jesus! Oh my god! What the hell is this thing? Okay, I think I may need to use some of these techniques. Actually, better idea. That'll probably help. Jeez, freeze! Okay. Oh my god, it did not freeze for very long. Oh, jeez. So glad I haven't had to fight these before. Oh crap! That didn't seem to do much. Stasis coating. See if that does anything. That didn't seem to do a thing. I do have a lot of bullets. Poison coating? Oh, it's poison. Oh, jeez, ow. Poison is gone. Okay, come on, come on. Ow. Okay. I think we can get... I think the poison actually did something. Get close enough, the thing. I'm standing right under the thing. Ow. And it can't seem to hurt me. The good news is it's almost dead. A couple more shots. Oh!
No! Stop! Step back.
I do not desire your death. I'm sorry. Why? Why have you done this? But for you. For us. So that we may live free at last. This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness. You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed, used, and manipulated us and would not have hesitated to kill us. Perhaps, but I've seen death, cousin. And I understood the vanity of it all. My father's ruses, just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted nations. I have been offered unrivaled power, allowing me to get rid of this.
To send the old world back to its inevitable death, and to build something new here. Something unique. And this new world is my gift to you. You and I could be its new gods, the immortal and benevolent monarchs.
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of. He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his pride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others, after all, clinging to life. All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me. And we will be gods together, forever.
While I do understand his point of how the others are all corrupted and have their problems, I mean, look at it. The religion of Thélème has led them to do some horrible things. The science of the Bridge Alliance has also led them to do horrible, terrible things. And the Coin Guard attempted to betray them to take their own power. The Knots, well, they're very secretive. That's their worst problem. And the natives are incredibly untrustworthy of outsiders for understandable reasons. Something I had a discussion with someone else not long ago is that of all these groups, few of them really didn't do anything that wasn't wrong. Few of them were the good side until the Congregation of Merchants, who had no problems, they had no qualms, they were all nice, behaving, and helping others. Then comes Constantine. Constantine, you're showing the problems of the merchants. And it is mainly you. Fact is, Constantine, you're going to burn everything just to rule. I'm sorry.
Come. Oh, what a shame. Good night, sweet prince.
After the fall of Constantine, my young student managed to establish stronger links between the old nations and the natives. Some of their Donegada were even invited to the continent, and with their help, it slowly became a land filled with life again. And for the first time in a long while, the number of cases of the Malichor is decreasing. Those who bravely fought at Dorhad Genadu were celebrated everywhere. After all, if it weren't for this unlikely alliance, the island would have fallen into Constantine's greedy hands. Sieglinde took Kurt as an advisor, but he insisted on keeping his place alongside his former student and friend, watching his back, as he always had. Siora obtained the title of Marl of the Red Spears alongside her twin. She leads them with wisdom, but often reunites with the one she still calls her Karants. Afra set aside her weapons and went back to her research on the native culture and flora of the island. It is said that she is even writing a book with the help of Dunkas's clan when not visiting her friends. For his bravery, Vasco was awarded the rank of commander. He now travels the sea at the head of a whole fleet, but he often comes back to visit his brother-in-arms. Petrus's ambitions have finally been fulfilled. He obtained the much-coveted title of Cardinal. Despite the responsibilities implied by such a title, he still sometimes visits the one he calls his child. Despite the help Ulan received, which allowed him to restore the importance of the seaside Nemeus, he still had to renounce the role of Marl as he faced the contempt of the other clans.
Oh, unfortunate.
Her friendship with Renaigse helped Deirdre to overcome her reticence. She willfully accepted to follow the orders of her new High King. Dunkas and his people spent a lot of time with savants and theologians. Patiently, they shared their knowledge of the earth and learnt new techniques from one another. And in so doing, they restored balance between the New World and the Old. Following the investigations revealing the horrifying practices of Dr. Asili, the Alliance changed their methods and even appointed an ethics council to oversee the work of its scholars.
Well, that's a good
The
thing.
public revelations of St. Matthias's life led to a deep change in Teleme. The Ordo Luminis was dismantled for good, and the missionaries' purpose is now to establish dialogue rather than conversion.
Hopefully that
Aware
works.
that their culture of secrets would lead them to their demise, the Nords changed their methods. They welcomed numerous new recruits amongst them, notably natives. Under Sieglinder's control, the Guard returned to the honorable values that had made its reputation. And they did so all the more easily, now that their shadiest members were out of the picture.
And that's the end. Felt a bit sudden, but hey. And I like how they're all called spiders, all the members here. Okay, so that's the end of Greedfall. What do I think of Greedfall? Overall, I think it was a pretty good game. I'd call it AA because it's not quite to the same level of quality as AAA games are supposed to have. There were some failings, like the animations for the talking and everything seemed a little and I don't know, it just felt a little lower than that, but for the most part, the game was fairly good. The story did keep me guessing for a while, even though towards the end I kind of started seeing where they were going with it. At what episode did I actually predict that Constantine was going to be the villain? But even so, the story still developed, and you never would have been able to guess that Constantine would have been the villain from the very beginning. Things changed, the story developed, and I really liked how it went. I also liked the fact that this was a very unique and different setting. You always see these RPGs being in fantasy settings, and medieval fantasy settings all the time, and occasionally maybe a little science fiction. When was the last time you saw a setting, or even a game that took place in the colonial era? And you're playing on the side of the colonials, for God's sake, who are often seen as villains by history because of all the natives they had to kill. It's very much a questionable area, so I think that worked very well. Oh, you could have played a lady? Huh. Anyway, so I think this was a very unique and very good story. There were a lot of different options for where you could go in it. The choices you made did seem to matter, including choices I didn't even realize I was making at times. I liked how this went. This game was very interesting and very good. I also kind of liked the way that customization of crafting could upgrade things. It was interesting how they had a bit of... what's the term? Metroidvania with how you upgraded your abilities in order to get into other areas. Even if I'm pretty sure I forgot a lot of them, and several of those areas that you could get into that required a lot of investment actually gave you very little of anything. So, and the combat was interesting and kept me paying attention. I didn't have to completely... I wasn't really able to completely just zone out for anything except the lowest level creatures that I would randomly encounter. So, the combat was good, especially with some of the bigger creatures, which is what had me going, I wonder if this game happens to be kinda Dark Souls-ish, or Souls-like. It was a good game, and that was on normal. God, I can only imagine how difficult it is on hard. God, it must require a ton of effort and a ton of focus on skills that I never used, such as magic and poisons. Poisons I didn't even look at until the end, and truthfully I didn't really seem to make a difference, but then again I didn't really use them much. They probably could have helped with those creatures that I was having a ton of problems with because of their shit ton of armor. Probably should have used the elemental abilities that would have helped with those a bit. But, anyway, that is gonna have to be the end of this episode, and the end of Greedfall. Next time, another game. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I have an idea or two, but we'll see how it goes. And, well, I'll probably find out eventually, because, as I believe most of you know, I've been streaming this. Stream cording, I've been calling it, because I'm streaming the recording sessions. The name works, okay? I'm probably the first one to use that term, but I'm using that term. Deal with it. So yes, there have been a few people watching. I've been trying to keep from talking to them to distract from the game. Hello, by the way, people who are watching at the moment. But I'm trying to keep it focused on the game. I may try and keep that in the future. Maybe I'll mention something that the other people say on occasion, but I'm going to ask them after this what they think I should do for the next game. I have a couple ideas. We'll see what they think. Either way, thank you for joining me for Greedfall. And I just realized I screwed up my outro, so that has been let me try that again. This has been the story of Desarde. This has been a Let's Play of Greedfall. And I shall see you all next time.